I was my own person doing everything in my business. It was hard. At some point, it started getting so hard. We are very controlling. We like to make sure that we are everywhere. So that's why we don't have peace. And sometimes that's why we get overwhelmed, because we are trying to do everything. The VAs that I have taken is the best investment I have done so far for genuine global care.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TaskFlo VA series, where we get real about entrepreneurship, growth, and building the life that you want. And in these episodes, we will deep dive into hard-earned lessons, unfiltered conversations, and the tools that you may need to thrive in your business. And right now, we have a very special guest with us, and she will share her lessons, her story, her journey in her business. Hi, Essie.
Hello. How are you guys? Thank you so much for having me today. Wow, I'm so excited for this episode.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Essie, for saying yes to this session with us. And I hope the viewers will get something from the session today. So right off the bat, can you tell us the current businesses that you have right now that you manage, and how long have you been working in them as a business owner?
Thank you so much for the question. Yes, so I do own in-home care services in 3 different states. We have one in Nebraska, Kentucky, and Texas. And I have been in business for almost 8 years now, running both these businesses, and it has been a pleasure.
Love it. And what's the story behind your in-home care services? How did it start?
So the in-home care services started back when in 2018. It started with a passion, with a vision. I'm a nurse by profession, so I worked in the hospitals, nursing homes, different facilities, and I kept on finding when I speak to patients, they kept on verbalize almost similar. Different patients, same statement, different patients, same statement. They would rather be home. They did not want to be in the places where I was finding them at. They would rather be at their homes, and they were sad. The majority of them suffer depression. And because of that, I think it created an opportunity for me to. That's when my vision started, when we could say, what can be done for you to remain at home?
Your vision for the business actually came from a need that you saw when you're working as a nurse. But on a business perspective, when you started your business, was your goal to create freedom for yourself or to create a generational wealth?
That's a very, very good question, because it also played a bigger role in why I started the business as well. Because though I was working as a nurse, I love my job. I love what I've done, because I love working with people anyway. But I was a single mom, and it was okay when my son was still going to daycare. So the daycare schedule and the nurse schedule would work together. So I was able to drop my son to the daycare and be able to go to work on time. But as he started going to first grade to school, I started having difficulties, because the school starts at 8 and nurse's schedule started at 6. So there was a gap there between 6 to 8, 2 hours, where I struggle with my son. So I needed a job that also gave me freedom to be a full-time mom to my son, and also to do what I like to do, is to serve people in the community. But I had difficulty trying to do both.
When you started your business, were you solo? Did you start it as a solo entrepreneur?
Yeah, I started solo, very raw, because when there is a passion, you can't stop a passion. That's just the key. When you have a passion for something, passion will drive you. So I have a passion. I love people in general. I love especially helping others. So that has also been the pillar of what drives everything.
Actually, that's true. When you're very passionate about starting a business, and your business actually has a bigger purpose in helping people, you have this fire that keeps you going to wake up every day, fueled to work. As you go by in your business, have you ever felt like some type of burnout because you're doing this alone?
The business began to grow before I grew myself to be able to handle the pressure that it also brings. It brings pressure, and that's how I come in contact with Coach Michelle, because of the pressure that I started feeling, and I started feeling like I don't know if I want to do this. Now that was like after running that business for a year. I was my own person doing everything in my business. It was hard. At some point, it started getting so hard. I was trying to do everything, and I was starting to get burnout. That's how I come to find Coach Michelle.
When was the turning point where you decided, you know what, I need a VA to help me in my business?
That one is a good question. You are hitting all the great point. You see, I told you how I started the business. I just wake up one morning and I'm going. I want to see a person in the office. That was my philosophy. Like, I think I can work with somebody. I don't know what they are doing. I need to see them in the office. That's what I thought the business should be. I started missing a lot of things. I would miss meetings, just like the meeting we have today, or I would overschedule, because I don't know what meeting is where and from what time to time, because we are just taking calls on the run. We are taking calls and we are accepting, oh yes, I can do it, forgetting that you have already taken another spot for somebody else. So things started getting all messed up where somebody's waiting for me on Zoom, I can't make it, I am on another meeting. So by doing that, I recognized that there is another growth that had happened where I'm not able to catch up. I myself, with my own schedule, my emails are backed up. And somebody said, I sent you an email last week. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. As a CEO, I started having those situations, and they're frustrating. And those situations can make you lose businesses, because some meetings were for business deals and I can make it on time. I didn't prepare because I'm up running. So that's when I decided I think I need to add VAs. So I started by adding my executive, somebody who helps myself, who works alongside me. Let me tell you how that helps, because we could have just missed your meeting today. If I didn't have a VA, that meeting would have not gone through, because there were 2 meetings scheduled. And I didn't see that. So he called my VA. So you see what I'm talking about? My VA, I am so proud of them. He called me. He said, I want you to know you have meetings that are overlapping. You do have a meeting that is starting at 9. I didn't even realize it was already 9 o'clock. You see how disaster it had already started? I have wrong time, wrong schedule, but he keeps up. He keeps up with the emails that needs close attention. He keeps up with things that needs quick attention, and call and remind, bring it to my attention until I get those things done. I mean, VA is the great things. I don't even know who doesn't want to have one or 2 or 3. We have 3 right now.
If you're going to take a vacation for, let's say, 3 days, do you think your business will continue to run?
That's another good question. Before, I tempted to go on vacation. I went on vacation for 2 weeks. As soon as I landed to my place of vacation, there were calls of disaster. Imagine, I'm supposed to be in a place, in a holiday for 2 weeks, but I just landed at the airport and I'm receiving these messages of disaster already happening. And the people that I've left, oh my goodness, at my business, the managers, some of them quit when I was not there. Some of them quit, like send me the resignation letter as soon as I landed in my vacation trip, day 1 of the 14 days. You tell me what that holiday is gonna look like. I came back, I have to start over, because there is a big hole that the people have created. I lost the staff. Sometimes I would lose clients in the midst. So going to holiday was like scaring me. To leave my office or to leave my business for a week. Was scared, like I was scared. But with VAs, with my VA, I am telling you, I just got them. I mean, when I got them, I went to a place where I was supposed to be there for a week, for a week conference. My VA, John, was there, standing up in my gap, doing everything. When I came back, I didn't come back and see any gap. I didn't come back and start looking like, where do I start? No, I came back and get a feeling. I got this done. I got this message from this person said this person wants to speak to you when you come back. I mean, it was so much on the order, and he took care of the business the way it's supposed to be. Like, I cannot be in my business and it can function the way it's supposed to be without me.
I was stressed vicariously with your story when you had no VA. I can't imagine how disastrous your vacation, because you're supposed to go on a vacation to relax, to spend time with yourself, read some book or what else. But on that specific vacation, some of your staff left. That was unexplainable. And I'm happy that with your VAs right now, you were able to have more freedom.
That is exactly, you said the whole statement right there. Because with VAs, I would want to testify that we had issues billing because we are so busy. So we are busy working, but then the billing is delayed, because billing, you need to sit down and begin to bill those invoices. And so we had backlog of unbilled invoices. But when I tell you, when I added the VAs from TaskFlo, man, what they did with my invoices, I was so shocked when one time they requested, oh, can we have a meeting with you? And I said, sure. To show me the invoices that they have billed from back in April that was still not billed. And seeing all this revenue sitting on a dashboard, my VA, they helped us regain almost 20,000 money that was lost on our billing EVV site. They were able to go back and correct everything and rebuild those things and retain all that money back. It would have not been done if it was not the VA. When they were doing that, they gave me freedom. I didn't audit the business. I didn't audit the billing. They audited the billing and be able to find the faults, work through the faults, and retain the money. You need these people. A business, a growing business, can benefit a lot from having VAs, especially the one from TaskFlo, because they are dedicated. They are very dedicated. You don't push them. You don't find them sitting or lagging behind. They are on point. They are getting things done. You can see growth. It's measurable. It's not something you can think of like, I think they're doing this. No, it's measurable. You can see that, oh, this part is done. And they give you reports. The VAs that I have taken is the best investment I have done so far for genuine global care. They don't give me headache. They are not drama. Nope. Very respectful people. So I love them. I love them. I love working with them. Most of us entrepreneurs or business owners, we are very controlling. We like to make sure that we are everywhere. So that's why we don't have peace. And sometimes that's why we get overwhelmed, because we are trying to do everything. Rather, we can delegate those tasks to say, yes, I could be billing, but okay, let me have my TaskFlo VA for billing, do my billing. Like literally, you might need just 2 people in the office and you would need like 10 VAs, and your business will grow just like never before.
Thank you so much, Essie, for your time, and thank you for your story. Thank you for your lessons. And to our viewers watching right now, if you've made at the end of this video, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you got some value lessons from this session today, please like this video, share this video to someone who may need it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you're a busy entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, and if you need help with your repetitive admin tasks, just like what Essie said, if you need um, help teams that you can hire to gain freedom in your life, in your personal life as an entrepreneur, go ahead and go to TaskFloV.com and we'll help you match with talented and trained virtual assistants who can help you in your business and in your personal life. Again, Essie, thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Ted. Thank you so much.